11 a.m. now. We welcome all of you to a wonderful session on software development career after COVID-19. Also, we will be discussing about the Industry Readiness Program. This webinar is jointly organized by Neonic Software Solutions Private Limited, Sorstal Hightech, and KeyLearning Performance Consultant. We are supported by Hotari Technologies, Kochi. Today, we have experts who share their insights about the changing software development industry after COVID-19. I am introducing you the visitors, Mr. Vijay George Kuruvila. He is a learning and performance coach with 25 years of work experience across various roles in the corporate sector. His expertise has been primarily in the field of training, managerial development, coaching, and leadership performance development. He is founder of KeyLearning Performance Consultants. And our second speaker today is Mr. Jojo Jose E. He is the founder of Sorstal Hightech, an HR professional over 15 years of experience in multiple industries, and he has handled multiple job roles. He is expertise in building and managing the HR operational systems, handling the team of HR recruiters, which capable to handle end-to-end hiring of clients across pan-India, irrespective of industries. We welcome Mr. Jojo Jose to the speaker's dais. And with you, I am Arun R.S. Chandran, founder and CEO of Neonic Software Solutions Private Limited. I'm a software solutions architect by my job, and I have experience in working with many MNCs and CMM level 5 companies. I train and mentor students and career aspirants to achieve their goals. Here I am welcoming Mr. Vijay George Kuruvila to have a speech on the evolving changes in the industry and give his thoughts on the same. Mr. Vijay George Kuruvila, over to you.
Thank you so much, and I hope I'm audible. This is a joy, my dear friends, to speak to each one of you as all of us look at opportunities that are in front of us, as we look at careers that we want to build, as we look at our own lives that we have to develop from where we are as a student or an aspirant to be a good career person. There are many decisions to be taken. And today is one of those things that you've taken. So I congratulate you in taking the right decision, one of the right decisions, to step up and learn what is it that I should do to be adaptable and be ready for my employability. So before we start and go ahead, just a few basic information. It is advisable that you use an earphone if possible for good sound performance. If you have any questions, kindly do ask those questions in the chat box. There will be a time at the end of today's session where we will try to answer all your questions that are asked. If there are any questions that are answered during the course of the program and you would like to have more clarity, we will also provide you the email where you can contact us and speak further. Also, if there are any instructions that come during the program, during the event from the instructor, do this, read this, write it down. We advise you that you should do the same too. So once again, welcome. And we have close to around 20 plus participants joining right now. We are expecting more as they come in. And there are many more who are viewing this on the live YouTube link. And if you want the YouTube link, you can put a question in the chat box and the administrator shall send that to you. So what is it that we are looking at today? Today we are speaking about adaptability in uncertain times. The word adaptability is a very interesting word. We all know that as students, we have changed from being junior school students to college students to professional students by being adaptable. We try to learn new things. We try to put in more effort. We understood what was important. So many things we have done. So today, the focus is how can I become an employable professional while this entire COVID and this uncertainty and this work from home and this remote working, when all these things happen, how do I make myself employable? How do I build a career and a prospect of my career? That is what we are going to think right now. The changes that are happening in today's world, my dear friends, you know that more than I do. It is not limited only to the IT sector. Almost all sectors, in fact, all the sectors across the world are being challenged, whether it is hospitality, whether it is education. But one thing that is common is that all these sectors have now turned to the digital technology aspect and dimensions to help them during this time. So what they want is more and more help from in terms of software, in terms of solutions, in terms of digital architects, in terms of people who can help with their problems. So a great scope right now for the IT and the software industry. That is the reason why Neonics Academy has insisted on this core area of need. How can we become employable? When I'm sure that all of you can see the slides that are being shown, but the slides are just to help you with the course of the content. More than the slides, it is what we discuss and what we share that we believe will be of great value to you. So let us look at what does an employable professional mean. And already Arun has introduced me. So I thank you, Arun, for inviting me to speak to all these interesting aspirants. In my course of my last 25 years of work, there are so many ups and downs that have happened. The recession that happened last decade, a lot of things that happened with the Indian industry. I had the pleasure and the honor of working in multiple countries with different clients and in different people. And one of the things that is common is the requirement for IT and solutions are always increasing by the day. So let us look at this word employability. So why don't you tell me, in your mind, I want you to tell me, what do you mean by employability? Does it mean just getting a job? Does employability mean I am getting ready in the morning with an ID card and going for work? That is not employability. Employability is our ability to be gainfully. The word gainfully here means to be positively with contribution, that we are doing something for the service of a company or for the service of something purpose that we have in life. So if I want to be employable, I should not only have a graduation and a degree, I should have something more. In fact, a little later, you will hear an expert in people hiring and recruitment, Mr. Jojo Jose, speak to you about certain very key aspects. And I want you to keep waiting for his speech. In fact, employers have now started asking more than what we learned in our graduation. Engineers are being asked questions like, do you know how does UI design work, and have you worked on any project? And most of the engineers are like, I know I've learned, but I don't have an experience. That is what employers are asking right now. So can we be employable in the days to come? And what are the things to keep in mind? Remember some of the changes that are happening in the IT sector today. Here are some of those changes. If you can't see them because of small font, do not worry, I'm going to read it out to you. One big change that is happening because of COVID is there is realignment of IT roles. Office and work and home are together right now. So there is a lot of dependence on technology. If you're employed, the assessment of employees based on task and results is what they are doing. They don't want to look at happy employees, or maybe they don't look at a lot of other things also. They're looking at tasks and results. Not all of them, but few of them. So employability here becomes very, very important to understand in terms of skill sets. Flatter organizations, multiple job levels are not there. Everyone is focusing on collaboration. Mass hiring for specialist skills. All these are the changes that are happening. But remember, the last point written there, traditional IT roles of coding, testing, deployment will still be in demand because the dependence on digital technology is high. So I want to speak to you today of only three dimensions of an employable profession. Simple 3 dimensions. So let us look at those 3 dimensions, what they are. 1, verifiable skill sets that are relevant. This is required for an employable profession. We will explain that in detail. Second, presentable character that is appealing. Even personality, the character makes a sense. Third, adaptive capability that is promising. 3 things. So if you focus on the 3 words that are highlighted there, skill sets, character, capability, that is what we are going to look at. So for these 3 dimensions, I'm going to give you 3 smaller aspects that you can focus on while you build your career. So let us look what they are. First, verifiable skill sets that are relevant. You know what that means? In simple terms, what that means is I have to have skill sets that are relevant for today. Do you remember when COVID came and hospitals and doctors were asked, can you please treat these patients? Remember, the doctors had never learned what COVID was in the past. They had no idea. But they had the skill sets to manage it because they put their effort and their past experience and they used those skills to manage today's problem. So today, that is one of the requirements for a graduate who is looking for a career. Do you have the skill sets that are relevant for today? Not what you studied yesterday. That is anyway part of your skill set. But today, the requirements, are you ready with it? So the first question is employability is important, more important than higher education. I can be a master in engineering. I can be a MCA. But if I don't have the relevant skills, that can become a challenge. Second, stay relevant and updated to the current information. When I say stay relevant, there's a difference between the first and the second point. Now, all the information that I have is not related to today's requirement. Sometimes I need to have general knowledge because sometimes our project might be to work with someone in North India or maybe work with someone in United States or in Oman or in Africa or in Singapore. So people ask you, do you have those skill sets that are relevant for today? Do you know, are you updated with what is happening? Do you know the latest technology? At least can you remember what they are? It is very important for you. And the third, always be a continual learner. Remember, I use the word continual. It almost means continuous. You know what continual means? I will learn something. I will make it my strength. Then I learn a new thing. I'll make that my strength. I will learn a new thing. Keep on learning. And that is where, my dear friends, you're going to have verifiable skill sets. I use the word verifiable skill sets because some employers will ask you, tell me, how do you have those skill sets? Have you done any project? So if you get a chance to do a project, even if it is small, do it. If you get a chance to study in a course, a 10-day, 20-day, 30-day course that helps you with an internship, go for it, because that can be a great skill set that you can show. The second key dimension is presentable character that is appealing. What is the first one I said? Verifiable skill sets that are relevant. Second, presentable character that is appealing. You know, many people laugh at this when I show this slide. People say, why is character important? Does it mean I need to wear a good shirt and tie my hair properly or look good? Should my English be good? That is not just character. Character is much more than that. Character is all about your personality, your soft skills, your ability to talk to others, your ability to interact with others. Today, we are looking at a world that might be looking at remote working for a long time. So I need to focus on my personality, the way I appear and talk. And that doesn't come overnight. It comes through effort. It comes through constant practice. So build on your personality and character. Second, decide on what you want in life with a career. Do you want success? Do you want effectiveness? Do you want salary? Do you want designation? What do you want? You choose. There are different parts of our life and career that we have different needs. But I want you to focus on few things that I'm going to say. And if it is interesting to you, listen to the next 1 minute that I'm going to speak very carefully. Write this in the depths of your heart. Remember, my dear friends, always hard work is required for life in case you want to grow and grow to where you want to be. Hard work gives you results. No doubt. If you put hard work, you will get results. But more than hard work, there is one more thing required: excellence. You have to be excellent in whatever you do. There is a story, a European story that I read possibly somewhere in the past, of a sweeper who was sweeping the floor, the roads, and he was sweeping it very well. Someone goes and asks him, "Hey, why are you sweeping so much? It is only sweeping the floor." He said, "No, I want to be excellent, and people should call me, even though I'm a sweeper, I am the most excellent sweeper." That is the mindset of that person, to say, whatever effort I do, I will do it the best. So you have to learn from the best, read from the best, listen to the best, so that you can have excellence as a character. So if you have excellence, you get value. So hard work, excellence. Third and most important part is character. We spoke about character sometime. If you have good character, it will give you respect. So think about it: hard work, excellence, character. Hard work plus excellence plus character equals what you want in life, in a job. People will respect you and give you that. So I want you to focus on it and build your character as you would go, so that success and salaries and designations and all those things will be a side effect, and you'll actually get it. And the third aspect here is you should have a sense of integrity. Integrity means truthfulness, being honest, doing things the right way, not doing things that are wrong, being professional, being on time, getting things done, completed. All that is important. And we spoke now about three things. We said you should have verifiable skill sets, you should have presentable character, and the third one that I said, that I want to say, is you should have an adaptive capability, ability to adapt to life. Action plus adaptability. If you do these two, if you're adaptable, if you can change and do those things that are required, then you become successful in life. Three things required. One, readiness mindset, willingness to experiment, willingness to learn, willingness to try. Today, each one of you have shown your adaptive capability. You know how? Because you took the willingness to come to this YouTube, to this webinar and participate. That shows that you're willing to try something out. So adaptive capability. Second, build a good set of skills, transferable skills. Do you know what this means, transferable skills? Skills that you can carry from one job to the other. For example, ability to handle administration, ability to do Microsoft Office, ability to do higher coding skills, ability to interact with people, ability to work in a virtual environment. These are skills that you can take anywhere, wherever you go. Good communication capacity. All these are good skills, these transferable skills that will impact you across the roles. And the third and the last one is build your critical thinking skills, your ability to do critical thinking. Look at information, because your clients are now going to tell you that this is what I need in life. I need this as a product. Can you listen to it? Can you hear it? And ensure that those people are given the right solution. So three things, my dear friends, we said. One, we said verifiable skill sets. Two, presentable character. And third, adaptive capability. If you do this, you will become an employable professional. Very easy for me to say this on the screen right now and walk away. But the decision is yours. The decision is yours to say, I will make that change in my life. I will go today and say, I'm going to be an employable professional who makes an impact when I go for an interview. I will make this impact when I face a new challenge in life. I will make an impact when I'm being an intern. Possibly tomorrow, few of you might be selected to join the Neonics Academy in their course that they would run. And in that course, I will make the best out of it. And the best will come to you. So all the best, friends. We wish you the very best for your career. We hope to be of value to you in the days ahead. And we'll be more than happy to help you in all the needs that you might have. So thank you very much. And I hand over the